approval, or rejection. Yes, Kimani?
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. From the other side, I would like to thank my leader, minority leader, for raising this at the floor of the House. The incident, Honorable Speaker, the leader of minority is speaking to is a show on NTV called Fixing the Nation. And I must congratulate Nation Media Group for that particular discussion. What they're trying to do and what the show was trying to do to explain to Kenyans, what is the budget-making process? Where do we start? Discussion from the budget outlook paper when it comes out, to the budget policy statement, to the estimates, to if there is a finance bill. Mine was civic education to the country. And you follow the entire conversation. It was a whole 2 hours discussion. It was a very engaging discussion on how even Kenyans, if Kenyans want to have their views heard, how they need to communicate when those particular matters come, Honorable Speaker. The biggest challenge you have in this country, unfortunately, even the most educated that you think would want to read and verify statements, they do not. And unfortunately, we are reduced to very short clips. And that's why you find TikTok is now the most popular social media platform that are only 1 second or 2 seconds or 3 seconds long. And therefore, the misinformation comes on the Speaker. For the last 3 days, let me inform this House. Reject Finance Bill 2025 has been trending on X between number 3 and number 8. Until the whole discussion came. In fact, I wondered, am I not the chair of Finance Committee? Because I would have seen the finance bill that people are talking about. Talking about all manner of misinformation, including that there is in the Finance Bill of 2025, there is a tax for newborn children called Taifa something, Honorable Speaker. And unfortunately, people, I follow the comments of some of these people, you go to their accounts, you think they are distinguished scholars. And they are the ones spreading that propaganda, Honorable Speaker. I will be the least person to be on the defensive for such proposals before they come through to the floor of the House. Because when the decision comes, I have an influence with my committee on the final decision on this particular proposal. And therefore, I'm very careful in my communication. Honorable Speaker, it's unfortunate. Some of us paid the ultimate price of vast misinformation. I lived away from home for a long time because of fear of attack from members of the public. I lost personal properties. And therefore, this misinformation by these people should stop. And I don't know what we need to do, Honorable Speaker, because people, they knowingly, and I say unfortunately knowingly, misinform the members of the public on this particular matter, Honorable Speaker. And I urge this House, when debate comes to this House also, despite our political divide, right now we're in broad-based arrangement. We're in agreement on many things. We don't know how it will be before we go to the next election. Even when we are in different political orientation, let us also not misinform the public just for political gain, Honorable Speaker. When we are approving those amendments, Honorable Speaker, the minority side then said reject, not amend. Even when they knew for sure that those proposals were good. Honorable Speaker, we will go, for example, to debates in some of these media stations, this particular proposal, Honorable Speaker, and on break time I will ask the person I'm debating it, why are you saying this and you know it's true? And then they tell me it's politics. Let us not play politics with misinformation. It can be very dear, it can be very helpful, and it can lead to serious destruction that can almost be irredeemable. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. I want to repeat, there are no tax proposals before this House. There's no finance bill either before the Speaker for approval or before this House. And any misinformation, disinformation, or propaganda should desist forthwith, because we are raising unhelpful tensions for nothing. Let's leave it there. Clerk, call out order number 8. We put the question before we go to questions and statements. And Majority Whip, if you can check if the minister listed to answer questions is in the House. You can cause him to come to the chamber.
Order number 8, the Excise Duty Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025, second reading. Question to be put.
Honorable members on their feet, take your seats. Honorable members, I'll now put the question at order number 8, and I confirm we have quorum to vote. that the Excise Duty Amendment Bill, National Assembly Bill number 7 of 2025 be now read a second time. As members of that opinion say aye. Aye. Will those of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
A bill for an act of parliament to amend the Excise Duty Act and for connected purposes. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Thank you. Go to order number 9.
Order number 9, the County Government's Additional Allocations Bill, Senate Bill number 1 of 2025, first reading. A bill for an act of parliament to provide for the additional allocations to county governments for the 2024-2025 financial year, the responsibilities of national government and county governments pursuant to such allocations and for connected purposes.
Thank you. Majority Leader Kimani, Chairman of Finance, has asked me to clarify. I meant there is no finance bill that the Speaker has approved to come to this House. Okay, Kimani? Anything else you are doing is not in question. What was publicized is that there's a finance bill that is taxing trees, taxing all manner of things, taxing goats, taxing cows. We know very well there's no such thing before this House. Go back to order number 7.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Honorable members, the CS for Education is in the House. Honorable CS, you are welcome to Parliament. To once again, I think this is your second interaction with the House. In answering questions, try and answer questions as concisely and precisely as you can. Honorable members who have questions, I'll allow the questioner and one, maximum 2 joyriders so that we can make progress in the interest of time. Honorable Majority Leader, we were supposed to have the Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury to come and speak to us. I've already told the House he will be here on Wednesday, so you can accumulate any other issues directed at the Treasury so that he can be able, as he talks about CDF disbursement,